boys and girls. It's me again, Piper. And I am back with a little science lesson for you. As I mentioned in my last video, but I couldn't actually fit into the video, was another talent that I have, besides being a talking dog who can read. Now, I gave you some hints as to what my secret talent is. Let's see if you've been paying attention. My first hint was that I love to dig in the backyard. Mommy does not love this, remember. Number 2, I have a green dew claw. Mommy says that means something about a thumb, but I don't know what that is because I have a dew claw. But did you figure it out? Do you now know what my talent is? It's I can garden. Yay! I'm so excited. Even my tail is wagging like crazy, but I'm not actually sure what that means because remember, I'm only 5.5 months old. But Mommy says gardening means to plant seeds or plants and help them to grow by giving them what they need. Like soil. That's a fancy word for dirt. Wait a minute. I love dirt. I love the way it feels underneath my paws as I find a new patch of lawn that's ready for me to claw right into it. And the coldness of the ground underneath my... Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in a daydream. Let's get back to the lesson. So we were saying plants need soil, water, and the sun. The sun is so important because plants use it for its light and its heat. Well, that makes it a problem then for us here in upstate New York, I think, because all I know is when I go outside, it's freezing out. So I think we have a problem that it's too cold to grow things like fruits and most vegetables right now. So then how do we grow them if we can't grow them outside? Well, let me show you what I have learned so far. First, we have to get some seeds. My mommy told me that the seed is the part of the plant that can grow into a whole new plant. So that means that these seeds will someday turn into these squash. I can't wait to see that happen. First we got our seeds, next we get our soil. Wait, I thought soil comes from the ground. Oh, Mommy says this is organic soil that we're going to use to put them into pots. I'm not sure what that means, but apparently it's soil that comes from a bucket. Well, since it's too cold outside and we can't plant the seeds into the ground, we have to first plant them into small containers and give them what they need to help them grow until it's warm enough for them to go into the ground. I would just like to take a minute to pause and say that was a very long time for me to be around a lot of dirt. And I did not once dig a hole, even though I really wanted to. I think that shows a lot of self-control, don't you, boys and girls? That's right, it does. I know what you're thinking. Wasn't she just, it's okay, just go with it. Anywho, here I am at my special gardening laboratory, also known as the basement, where we moved our seeds to germinate or start to grow. I know the basement seems like a silly place to try to grow plants since there is almost no light all day long. As you can see behind me, we have grow lights that we use about 12 hours a day to act like the sun to produce light and a little heat for the seeds to germinate. We started these seeds about 6 weeks ago, right before Mommy stopped leaving the house. So we have tomatoes and peppers in the first tray. Oh, lots and lots of green-leaved plants like kale, spinach, and lots of lettuces. You know, since I'm the only real carnivore in the house. Oh, and we have different herbs too, like basil, rosemary, parsley, and even thyme. Thyme? I thought thyme was something you tell with a clock, not something that grows in the ground. I would like to give a little shout out to my mom's friend, Mrs. Martino, who let us borrow this awesome double-decker light system. It meant that we got to grow so many more things this year. So thank you, Mrs. Martino! Woo woo! One more thing I should mention before it's my nap time. This is hard work for a puppy, you know. It's important to water your seeds. You want the soil moist so that they germinate and they grow into plants. But be careful. You don't want it to be too wet. As you can see, we've done our best to provide all the seeds need to grow into healthy, happy plants. Like soil, light, heat by being inside and not outside right now in the cold. The big plants you see behind me here are a bit of a mistake though. Someone planted the squash way too early this year. I'll give you a hint of who it was. It wasn't me. So until next time, friends, happy gardening!